Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. John Belkowitz. I've done this problem a few times. Seems like we're having a little bit of a problem with our Facebook account and it recording sound. But we are doing algebra for awesome parents today. Our parents who are working on e-learning, helping their kids get through these next few months of school during this craziness. Now, I was watching a YouTube video interview on Richard P. Feynman, who was the Nobel Prize winner for physics in 1978. And he was sitting in a tutoring session when he was a kid with his cousin, and his cousin was learning algebra, equations like this. It was a 2x minus 7 equals 15. And his cousin said to the tutor, I don't understand how to do this. And Richard P. Feynman said, what do you mean? It's 4. And his cousin retorted, well, you could do that with arithmetic, but I have to do that with algebra. And, this is coming from a Nobel Prize winner. The biggest joke in schools is that we've created these rules in math. And while math does have some awesome rules and some awesome tools, you can solve these equations any which way you want. You can use algebra, you can use arithmetic. And what Richard P. Feynman did was use arithmetic. In the beginning, he wasn't school taught. He was figured things out on his own. And when it comes to mathematics, when you're doing these problems later on in life, there's nobody standing over you with a gun to your head telling you have to solve these problems using algebra. You can use arithmetic. For this one, you can say, well, I'm going to drop the 4 in there. 4 times 5 is 20 minus 10 equals 10. That's not right. Well, if I drop a 6 in there, 6 times 5 equals 30 minus 10 equals 20. I didn't use any algebra. I just dropped numbers into the x value. So we are going to use algebra today, and I'm going to show you how to do this using algebra. But that being said, if you want to use arithmetic, I'm not going to stop you. Okay, so let's go over the first one. 5x minus 10 equals 20. I'm going to add 10 to both sides. That'll cancel me out over here. Add 10. That'll give me a positive 30. So now I have a 5x equals a positive 30. I'm going to divide each side by 5. That cancels out over here. And I'm left with here is a 6. So therefore, for my last one, my first one, x equals 6. Ooh, I'm already trying to end the morning off. X equals 6. Not that bad, pretty straightforward. If I drop my x in, 5 times 6 minus 10 equals 20. 30 minus 10 equals 20. Well, gosh, that checks out. All right, so let's get over to our next one. So we have 10x plus 20 equals 10. Solve for x. So again, we write out our equation. 10x plus 20 equals 10. We subtract each side by 20. That goes to 0. We subtract each side by 20. That goes to our negative 30. So now we have 10x equals, oh gosh, I'm sorry. Negative 20 plus 10 equals negative 10. So now I got a 10x equals negative 10. I divide both sides by 10. That cancels out. I divide that by a 10. That gives me a negative 1. Therefore, x equals negative 1. Let's go ahead and try to solve for this. 10 times negative 1 plus 20 equals 10. Negative 10 plus 20 equals 10. That checks out. Okay, so there you go. Not only did we do the algebra, but then we went ahead and solved just to make sure that it was correct. Let me know if you got any more mathematical or concrete questions, mathematical or concrete concerns. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have an awesome weekend, y'all.